Tonight, dozens of former Delphi workers are hoping their voices carry all the way to Capitol Hill. They rallied near a closed Delphi plant, demanding their pension plans be fully restored. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Katie Usin.
And I'm Mark Allen. Non-union workers say they were helpless to stop their retirement plans from being slashed during the recent General Motors bankruptcy proceedings. Now, some saw their pension payments and health care benefits cut by as much as 70%. Altogether, more than 15,000 workers felt the blow, while union workers were allowed to keep their benefits in full. Jordan Burgess was at today's rally and explains why this fight continues. It is our top story at 5. Jordan?
Well, imagine someone you work with who does the same job as you, but they get their retirement and yours gets cut. How far would you go to get your benefits? These former Delphi workers tell me they'll go as far as it takes. For the first time in years, the parking lot is full at this old Delphi plant. The employees thought they'd clocked in for the final time many months ago. But on this day, there's still work to be done.
Well, we aren't ever going to give up because we know we're right. And when you're right, you don't give up. You can't.
Their old factories now only produce weeds. But it's something else that's entangled these workers, a fight for their pensions.
No! The reality is grim, and we are no longer part of the middle class.
Julie Naylor's story can be summed up in a sign. Her dream home foreclosed on after her husband had his Delphi pension cut nearly in half.
The loss of the house was awful. We built the house to have our family, our extended family, come home for holidays, for our grandchildren to sleep over.
Naylor's struggle is shared by many others here who suffered the same fate when GM emerged from bankruptcy, but their full pensions didn't, even though union workers got to keep theirs.
We're glad they have them because they earned them, but so did we.
You could see the frustration on their faces and in other places as well. They've been in congressional hearings and filed a lawsuit, all to get their pensions back. The drive that once pushed them to build auto parts is now pushing them to build a case.
It's crippling. It's just crippling to have what you worked so long and hard for just stolen from you.
Now, we asked the Treasury Department for answers as to why union workers kept benefits but salaried workers didn't. Now, in an email to us here, they point to the Pension Benefit Guarantee Corporation as the ones who cut the pension plan, not the Treasury. Now, that's true, but workers say if GM would have honored the salaried workers' pensions like it did for the union workers, it would have never got to that point. Now, we'll be watching to see what the court decides. Reporting live, Jordan Burgess, 2 News.